What's up, you wild flamingos? Some rant suggestions from you popping up in this video. Request a lot more in the comments. I look through them. People were talking about how it seems like everybody does things because they think it's something they should do. Now, in a lot of these relationships, for the younger generation of guys, I don't know why they're so proud of being a fuckboy, but it seems like they flaunt it a lot more now than they did before. Like they're protruding fuckboyness. I don't get it. That's a lot of guys now just seem to be like, you know, that type. And a lot of girls, I really just can't put my finger on or in. Was that a bad joke? If crude humor or certain jokes might offend you, you might want to click away from this video and watch a happy blogger. I'm gonna make some crude jokes, and there's a lot of times I hold back on my crude humor because I feel, man, that one's pushing it a little bit. People might be offended. I don't give a fuck anymore. Because if jokes offend you, you have to prioritize your life. There's actual hatred. There are real problems going out in our world that should be offending you, and not my jokes. Especially when it's a joke, and I obviously mean no harm from them. Back to the relationship topic. We'll start off very nicely and say, it's the younger generation of kids. And I get the argument people make when they say, oh, but Rob, they're 13 and 14 years old. I mean, their life isn't perfect. I'm sure you made those same mistakes. It's a learning experience. Well, my reply would be, you're very right. And I guess a lot of kids in this generation, they bring up a question I've always had. And I'd like to ask you guys this question, which is, why is everyone so fucking stupid? Rob, I knew you were gonna do that. Listen, the younger generation does it, and the older generation does it. It doesn't even stop. There's 25 and 30-year-olds who do the same shit. They just act like fuckboys. They act like stupid people. And it's almost like they're proud of it. See, in a relationship, there are certain aspects I want to talk about. Let's think deeply for 1 minute. It's convention. Human beings, we have it in us. It's convention in a way where we say the things we think we should say. We tell ourselves this is the way we should feel. That's completely different than being 100% real and genuine about it. We do things because we think it's the right thing to do. In these relationships, we see it in movies. We see it in our older siblings. Oh, my sister goes out in high heel, whatever, and you know, all the other younger sisters want to do the same thing. Human beings, we have a tendency where we let outside influences bring out certain things within us. Whether it's the way we act, the way we talk, and the way we think we should feel. Like, oh, but this is the way to do it. You know, I don't get it. These younger relationships, the 14-year-old girls, 15-year-old guys, they're out, like, typically, what does it start off with? Instagram, texting, hey, I like you, you like me, so should we go out to the movies, you know? And they hold hands, and they say cute things because they should say cute things now that they're in a relationship. They hold hands and they kiss on the first date because it's okay, it's something that should happen, or whatever. And all the girls influenced by, you know, other things they see around them, and the guys wearing fucking stupid snapbacks and their sister's jeans looking like total fuckboys. They can't even dress themselves, let alone take a girl out. Human beings, we have a tendency to observe, practice, and then it becomes a routine. So much of a routine that now we just do it on a subconscious level. Oh, I say the things I feel are right to say and do and all that other shit. But people forget these are all outside influences. I really wonder what it would be like without any social media influence. Like, yes, there's a specific nature aspect of human beings and relationships. Like if you take a look at animals. Do alligators choose their partners through their Instagram profile pictures? Do giraffes wear high heels? Do ferrets watch makeup tutorials? Do hippos get liposuction? Do peacocks take selfies? Do flamingos walk backwards? Are penguins wearing tuxedos? Do chimpanzees use christianmingle.com? Do rhinos get horny? These are all very important questions. We can But what I'm talking about is if social media was completely taken out of the picture, you know, if we were just 100% personal and the communication we had was a voice call, I wonder how society would function. Instead of hiding behind text messages, like everybody sits down and goes, what should I say? How should I say it? Would I sound like this? I want to come off this way. And they'll think for 30 minutes before they send out that text. Does that seem right? Does that seem natural? Is that something genuine? I don't do that. I know a lot of people that don't do that, but I know more people who do. You know, we learn. I get it. But you should also be genuine. You should one day stop yourself and go, you know what? I'm just going to say what I feel in the moment and act the way I act and do the things I feel comfortable doing. Not just to do something. Not because it's the norm or we see it all the time in movies or whatever and listen to it in songs. Everyone tries to be someone they're not. And the point is, it doesn't stop. I've seen people my age, at 25, 30 years old, doing the same thing. Saying the things they feel is right, doing the things they think is right, all for some sort of game, for some sort of scheme, for some sort of end goal they want to get at. Let's stop hiding behind our loser fucking texts and really just start being real. Is that too much to ask? Apparently it is. It's something I've noticed a lot in people, this convention sort of lifestyle, but I'll leave it up to you guys to relate if you'd like. Request rant topics below. But this is Rob signing out. I'll see you wild elephants tomorrow.